Hello everyone, my name is Kausal Trivedi. Welcome to online classes. Today we will learn the rational numbers in part 2. Okay, so let's start it. First of all, we will learn about the rational numbers on number line. So how to put the rational numbers on number line? We have learned this in the chapter of natural number, whole numbers and integers, how to put these numbers on number line. Now today we will learn how to put the rational numbers on number line. If you remember, we have done this in the fraction chapter. We have put the rational numbers, or you can say fractions, on the number line, but at that time we only take the positive rational numbers. But we will learn how to put the negative rational numbers on the number line. First of all, let's revise this. You can see the number line is there and this is the natural numbers. So how to put the natural numbers on number line? We start natural numbers from 1 and then we will put 2, 3, 4, 5 up to infinity. What is here? The line extends indefinitely only to the right side of the 1. It is only to the right side. Okay, in whole number, we start the line with 0. Okay, what is the change? We start the line from 0 and then we will put 1, 2, 3, 4 up to infinity on the right side of 0. Okay, so the line extends indefinitely to the right but from 0. There are no numbers to the left of 0. But in integer, we put the numbers on the left side of the 0 and they are negative numbers, you can see. The number line is here for integers. The negative numbers are on the left side of 0 while the positive numbers are on the right side of the 0. So what is here? The line extends indefinitely on both sides. Okay. Do you see any numbers between -1, 0, 0, 1, etc.? Can you see the numbers between these? No, there is no number between 0, 1, 0, -1, etc. Okay. But in rational numbers, remember that in rational number, there will be always the rational number between 0 and 1. You can say there are infinite rational numbers between any two numbers. Okay. So for the rational number, you can see the number line is here. The line extends indefinitely on both sides, similar to integers. But you can now see the numbers between -1, 0, 0, 1, etc. And what is they? What are they? They are in the form of P upon Q. Say 1 upon 2 is between 0 and 1, while -1 upon 2 will be between 0 and -1. Similarly, you can see the number line here. 0 is given, 1 upon 3 is given, question mark is given and 1 is given. So what will be the question mark? How we did this in the fraction chapter? You know that we take the denominator as it is and we change the numerators. So first of all, 0 upon 3, 1 upon 3, and then what will be there? 3 as it is, but we will put here 2. Okay, so it is 2 upon 3. Now 1. You can write also 3 upon 3 instead of 1. As you know, 3 upon 3 will be 1. Okay, so now you understand how to draw the number line and how to put the rational number on number line. Let's take some more examples of rational numbers on number line. Okay, you can see the number line is given. We want to show 4 upon 9 on the number line. So how we will show 4 upon 9 on the number line? We will put the denominator 9 as it is in all the numbers. And we will change the numerators from 0 to up to what we required. We will do the same thing. So 0 to 1. We will take first of all 0 to 1 because 4 upon 9 is between 0 and 1. So you can write 0 to 1. If the rational number will be greater than 1, then we will take up to 2. Okay. Now we want 4 upon 9, so we will put 0, 0 upon 9 will be 0. Then 1 upon 9, 2 upon 9, 3 upon 9, and then we will get 4 upon 9, but we have to do up to the 1. Okay. Similarly, when you are taking the negative rational number on number line, we will go from 0 to left side. Okay, so in this you can see we are going 0 to left side. So again we want minus 7 upon 4. Where will be the minus 7 upon 4? It will be on the left side of minus 1, between minus 1 and minus 2. So we have to take minus 1 and minus 2 also on the number line. Okay. So first of all we will put 0, then minus 1 upon 4, minus 2 upon 4, minus 3 upon 4, minus 4 upon 4. You can see minus 4 upon 4 is minus 1. Then minus 5 upon 4, minus 6 upon 4, minus 7 upon 4, and minus 8 upon 4 will be minus 2. So we have to take from 0 to minus 2, and then you can see minus 7 upon 4 is between minus 1 and minus 2. But it is on the left side of 0. Okay, do you get that? Let's take some more examples. Write the rational numbers for each point labeled with a letter. You can see A, B, C, D, E is given. We have to just put the rational number instead of that later. Now 0 upon 5 is given. So what will be the next? The denominator we will put as it is, and numerator will be changed. So 0, then it will be 1. 1 upon 5, then 2 upon 5, 3 upon 5, then 4 upon 5. Then 5 upon 5, you can say it is 1. Okay, 5 upon 5 will be 1. Then 6 upon 5, 7 upon 5, 8 upon 5, then 9 upon 5, 10 upon 5, 11 upon 5, 12 upon 5. Okay, you can write here 2 also instead of 10 upon 5. Okay, so it is very easy to show the rational number on number line. Now for second, you can see it is negative. 0 upon 6 is given, which means it is 0. Now minus 1 upon 6, then what will be next? On the left side it will be minus 2, and we will put the denominator as it is, so it is minus 2 upon 6. Then minus 3 upon 6, minus 4 upon 6. What will be the next? Minus 5 upon 6. Yes. Then minus 6 upon 6, you can write here minus 1. Okay, minus 6 upon 6 will be minus 1. Then minus 7 upon 6, minus 8 upon 6, minus 9 upon 6 is given, minus 10 upon 6 is given, and then j, for j we will write minus 11 upon 6. Okay, so minus 11 upon 6. It is very easy to show the rational number on number line. Okay. The next method is rational numbers between two rational numbers that we have learned in 7th standard, if you remember. We have learned about how to find the rational numbers between two rational numbers. Do you know how many rational numbers are there between two rational numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it is infinitive. Yes, it is infinitive. We can find infinite rational number between two rational numbers. Okay, so there are different methods. Two methods are there. In first method, there are three different cases. So first case, we will check if two rational numbers have the same denominator and difference between numerator is more than the required rational numbers. The denominators are same. You can see the example. Write any three rational numbers between minus 2 upon 3 and 2 upon 3. In these you can see minus 2 upon 3 and minus plus 2 upon 3 have the same denominator. And you can see if you find the difference between minus 2 and 2, it will be 4, which is greater than the required rational numbers. So what we will do? We will write directly the required rational numbers. We don't need any process in this. We will write directly what will be the answer. Let's write. Okay. Three rational numbers 2 upon 3 and 2 upon 3 are, so how we will write? We will put the denominator as it is. So we will put the denominator as it is 3, and what we will write? We will write the numbers between 2 and minus 2. So what are they? We will start from the left side. It will be minus 1. Then 0 will be there. If it is any given, if there are any two rational numbers are given, one is positive and one is negative, then there will be always 0 between them. So we will write 0, and then you can also write 0 upon 3, but it will be 0. And then we will again put the denominator and we will write next number 1. You can see minus 1 upon 3, 0 and 1 upon 3 will be between minus 2 upon 3 and 2 upon 3. Okay, on number line you can check it. So we got directly the answer because the difference between numerator is more than the required rational numbers and denominators are same. Now next case, in this case, if two rational numbers have the same denominator and difference between numerators is less than the required rational numbers. Here the denominators are same, but the difference between numerators are less than the required rational numbers. Okay, we need 5 rational numbers, but if we find the difference between 2 and minus 1, we will get 3. Okay, so what we will do in this case? Okay, we cannot give directly the answer as given before. Okay, so what we will do? First of all, we will multiply the numerator and denominator with some number. Okay, so I want to multiply 1 upon 7 with 10 upon 10. Okay, 10 upon 10 is 1. So if we multiply it with 10 upon 10, we will get the same value, minus 1 upon 7. Okay, now, so 10 ones are 10 and negative sign, and 10 sevens are 70. Now, minus 10 upon 70 we got, but it has same value as minus 1 upon 7. Next, we have 2 upon 7. Again, we will do the same thing. We will multiply it by 10 upon 10. So, we will get 20 upon 70. Now, you can see the denominators are same and the difference between numerator is very large. So, what we will do? We can now write the rational numbers between 20 upon 70 and minus 10 upon 70. Okay, easily. We need only 5, but the difference between 20 and minus 10 will be 30. You can write 29 rational numbers between these two numbers. Okay. So what we will write? The rational numbers between, you can write minus 10 upon 70 and 20 upon 70 instead of minus 1 upon 7 and 2 upon 7. So we will write minus 10 upon 70 and 20 upon 70 are, so we can take any numbers. I want to take minus 9 upon 70, put the denominator as it is. Okay, so minus 8 upon 70 minus 1 upon 70. 0 you can take also, because 0 upon 70 will be 0. Then I want to take 10 upon 70 and 5th. Okay, 5 has been completed. So these are the 5 rational numbers between minus 10 upon 70, or you can say minus 1 upon 7, or and 2 upon 7, or you can say 20 upon 70. Okay, so we have to just multiply numerator and denominator with the same numbers when the denominators are same. But what we will do when the denominators are different? Okay. Now, if the two rational numbers have the different denominator, so when the different denominators are there, we will first convert it into the same denominator taking LCM. So, find any 10 rational numbers between minus 5 upon 6 and minus 4 upon 8. First of all, we will take the LCM of 6 upon 6 and 8. So, what will be the LCM of 6 and 8? You know that 24 comes in the 6 table and 8 table both. But we will find using the method. So 6, 8. First of all, divide it by 2, 3, 4. Again we can divide 4 by 2. So we will get 2. We cannot divide 3 by 2. So we will put 3 as it is. Then again we can divide 2 by 2. So we will put 1 and here 2 and 3 as it is, and at last we can divide 3 by 3. So what will be the LCM? 2 multiplied with 2, 4, 4 multiplied with 2, 8, 8 multiplied with 3, 24. So we got the 24 as the LCM. So what we will do? Okay. So what we will do first of all, we will multiply 6 to get 24. Okay, to get 24, we need to multiply 6 with 4. Okay, so what we will do, we will first multiply 5 upon 6 with 4 upon 4. So 6 4s are 24 it will be. So what we will get? Denominator as a 24, the numerator 5 4s are 20 minus 20. Similarly, we will do with the minus 4 upon 8 to get the denominator 24, we will multiply it with 3. And we have to also multiply the numerator with the same number. So, we will get minus 12 upon 24. Now you can see the difference between numerator. The denominators are now same, but the difference between numerator is not greater than 10. So what we will do? We will just change the number here. We will multiply it with direct 40. So we will put here 0, 0. Similarly, we will multiply with 30, 30. We will get 120 and 240. Very simple. In the previous example, we have multiplied with 10. So if we add here 40, so it will be easily multiplied and you will get the largest difference between numerators. Denominators now same, but the difference between the numerators is very large. So it is now very easy to write the 10 rational numbers between these two given rational numbers. Okay, we will write 10 rational numbers between, we will write minus 200 upon 240 and minus 120 upon 240 r. As I have told you, these two numbers have the same value as minus 5 upon 6 and minus 4 upon 8. Okay. So, what we will write? We will write any 10 rational numbers. You can take any 10 rational numbers, but it should be between minus 120 and minus 200. And you have to put the denominator as it is. So, 240. We will write minus 121 minus 122 upon 240 minus 123 upon 240. Similarly, we need 10 rational numbers. We will write 124 upon 240 minus 125 upon 240. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 5 more. Minus 127 upon 240, minus 128 upon 240, minus 129 upon 240, and minus 130 upon 240. Okay, so these are the rational numbers between minus 200 upon 240 and minus 120 upon 240. Okay, so it is very easy method to use. First of all, we need to multiply the number to have the same denominator. So I have multiplied here 4, but we need more difference between the numerators, so I have multiplied with 40. Okay, so this method is very easy to use. Now method 2. Okay, what is the method 2? To find the rational numbers between two rational numbers. So we find that between any two given numbers we need not necessarily get an integer. There will be not always the integer, but there will be always like a rational number. As I have told you that there are infinite rational numbers between any two numbers. So you can find any rational number by using these methods. We can use the idea of mean also to find the rational numbers between any two given rational numbers. What is the mean? We have learned this in previous standard, that mean is the average value, and average value will be always in the center of two values. Okay, if you have two values and if you find the mean, then mean will be in the center point of that two values. Okay, so mean is the rational number between two given rational number. How to find the mean? If we have a and b, two rational numbers, then a plus b divided by 2. We have to add that two numbers and divide it by 2, then we will get the mean. So, is the rational numbers between a and b such that a less than a plus b upon 2 less than b. It will be less than any of a number and it will be greater than any of these number. Okay. Now we will use this in the next example. Find a rational number between 1 upon 4 and 1 upon 2. Okay, we will use the mean method in this example, method 2. Okay, it is not necessary to use this method in the exercise. Whatever you want to do, the previous method or this method you can use. This method is very lengthy to use. If it is given 10 rational number between two rational number, then it will be very large to lengthy to write. Okay, so we will use the previous method, but we will understand this method. Okay, find rational numbers between 1 upon 4 and 1 upon 2. First of all, we will find the mean of 1 upon 4 and 1 upon 2. So how to find the mean? Add these two numbers and then divide it by 2. So first of all, we will do 1 upon 4 plus 1 upon 2, and then we will divide it by 2. So what we will get? We will just do the cross multiply and multiply the denominators. So 2 ones are 2 plus 4 ones are 4 and 4 twos are 8. We have to divide it by 2 at last. Okay. Then 2 plus 4 is equal to 6 upon 8, and we know that if we are dividing a number, we will multiply its reciprocal. Okay, in fraction chapter, if you have remembered, we multiply the reciprocal of the number given in the divisor. Okay, so we will multiply the reciprocal of 2. What will be the reciprocal of 2? 1 upon 2. Okay, now you can cut these numbers, so you will get 3 upon 8. So what is the 3 upon 8? 3 upon 8 is the mean of 1 upon 4 and 1 upon 2. So the 3 upon 8 will be between 1 upon 4 and 1 upon 2. So we will write 1 upon 4 less than 3 upon 8 less than 1 upon 2. Therefore, three upon 8 lies between 1 upon 4 and 1 upon 2. Okay, now you can think, if we are going to find the mean for the 10 rational number, then it will be very lengthy. We have just find only one rational number between these two numbers using this method. If we are going to find the 10 rational number, it will be very lengthy, so we will not use this method for the exercises. Okay. So these are the method to find the rational number between two rational numbers, and we have also learned the rational number on number line. The exercise is very easy. I will just explain the question and you have to do it with yourself. Okay, because the method is given to you. In the exercise, represent these numbers on the number line. So what we will do? We will draw the number line. We will start from 0 because first number is positive. We have to do two number line for these two rational numbers. Okay, we have to do the two different number line, not on a single number line. So first of all, we will take the number line. We will take all the positive numbers on the right side because 7 upon 4 is the positive. Now we will start from 0. Then we will put 1 upon 4, 2 upon 4, 3 upon 4 and 4 upon 4. 4 upon 4 will be 1. But we are not reaching 7 upon 4 yet. So we will continue this 5 upon 4, 6 upon 4, then 7 upon 4, and we have to take 8 upon 4 because it will be up to 2. 8 upon 4 is a 2. So we will do this process for 7 upon 4. Similarly, we will do for minus 5 upon 6. We will take the negative numbers from 0. We will start on the left side, minus 1 upon 6, minus 2 upon 6, minus 3 upon 6, minus 4 upon 6, and then we will reach minus 5 upon 6. But we have to take one more number, minus 6 upon 6, to reach 1. Okay. So this is the method to draw the number line. Now second question. Represent minus 2 upon 11, minus 5 upon 11, minus 9 upon 11 on number line. So in this, we can draw a single number line because it is given a number line. We have to draw only one number line and we have to put these all numbers on that number line. You can see all the numbers are negative. So we will start from 0 and we will put all numbers on the left side of the 0. So what we will write? Minus 1 upon 11, minus 2 upon 11, minus 3 upon 11, minus 4 upon 11, minus 5 upon 11 up to minus 11 upon 11. Because minus 11 upon 11 will be minus 1. Okay, so this number will be on that number line. Next, write 5 rational numbers which are smaller than 2. Okay, it is given smaller than 2 and 2 is a positive number, so all the negative numbers are smaller than 2. We can write any rational numbers which have negative sign, and we need 5 rational numbers. You can also take the integers, minus 5, minus 4. You can take any rational number in the P upon Q form, minus 5 upon 4, minus 3 upon 4. You can take any numbers which have negative sign because it will be always less than 2. Okay, so it is very easy question. You can give directly the answer that the 5 rational numbers which are less than 2 are minus 2, minus 5, minus 5 upon 4, minus 1 upon 2. You can take any rational number, 0 you can also take. Okay. Now, next, find the rational numbers between minus 2 upon 5 and 1 upon 2. One is positive, one is negative, denominators are different. So you can apply the third case, what we have done previously. Okay, I will not going to explain this whole question. You have to do it yourself. Okay. Find the 5 rational numbers between each of these. Again, you have to use the same method as we have done this in the case 3. Write 5 rational numbers greater than minus 2. Okay, it is same question as the smaller than 2. Okay, so in this it is given greater than minus 2. So all the positive numbers are greater than minus 2. Okay. We know that all the positive numbers are greater than negative numbers, so we can write any positive numbers in this question. Okay, so we will write 5 rational numbers between, greater than minus 2 will be, you can write 1, 2, 1 upon 2, 2 upon 4, 5 upon 6. Okay, any you can write any positive rational number. Okay, next. The last question, find 10 rational numbers between 3 upon 5 and 3 upon 4. You can see the denominators are different. So we will find the LCM, and using that method we will find the 10 rational numbers between two given rational numbers. Okay, so we have completed this chapter here. Thank you.